much, similarities there are.
In a way, this is very parallel to fishing. Actually, if you imagine that walkway over there is actually a fishing boat, right. It just happens to hold its fish. They're very parallel, the skills, and the stubbornness, the determination, all those things that go with being a fisherman are very much the same.
The CleanFish group will spend 2 days here, understanding the detailed operations as described by Nick Joy.
What we're showing here is how to keep nets clean without using antifoulants. So if you're on another farm, you might see nets covered with a pink paint, which is designed to kill all marine growth. We don't believe in using that for a number of reasons, not least of which is all our fish live next to it. But there's a very simple method of doing it. It costs a bit more money, you have to keep empty pens.
An important process is moving the fish from one pen to another, so that the nets can be cleaned. Each of these pens is left fallow, with no fish in it, for 1 year in 3, to ensure the environment stays entirely healthy.
It's on the principle that we believe in, which is that what comes from the sea can go back to the sea. That's no problem. What we don't want to be doing is adding something man-made, and we don't have to this process. You come all this way to look at some fish. They're all exhibiting for you. Underneath there, they're swimming beautifully, showing themselves to you. And you think that these are, you've seen one, you've seen them all. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
We're here.
Yeah, but you're here, but you're not looking at them. And they'll hurt.
The well-being of the fish is the most important thing. Even the way they'll be caught will be as humane as possible.
A guy who'd seen harvesting all over the world came and saw one of ours and said it was the most humane he'd ever seen. Mostly because the people care. And though this may seem a little weird, no weirder than the way I'd like to be treated if I was in the same place.
Nick actually, in talking about salmon, went into various levels of ecstatic states which I could recognize, and I realized this guy is a salmon. He doesn't just raise salmon. It was very, very clear he actually really loves what he does.
The entire future of fishing is at stake here. If Loch Duart's methods are truly sustainable, how fast can Gustavo and the rest of the world learn about them?
Yeah, it's a good sandy bay, this one.
The biggest problem I have at the moment, and my biggest worry is, who do I hand this on to? How are we going to move this forward? I'm thrilled to see someone travel that far and then still retain that wonderful interest and passion for what we're trying to do. So what I see in Gustavo is hope.
It gives me a lot of comfort to know that there are companies out there that are telling us, hey, don't be afraid to take on this challenge. We'll be here for you, and anything that you'll need, you can always come back, and we'll be here, and we'll support you, and we'll do anything in our power so that you can also succeed.
If somebody produces an environmentally friendly shrimp, I don't mean an organic, I just mean an environmentally friendly shrimp. If somebody does that, that's going to sell. That's going to sell big time.
Well, now you have no excuse then.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. And for very good money.
Oh, you're getting in trouble, man.
For now, Loch Duart has demonstrated that the market will pay a premium for superior stewardship.
Nutritious, yeah.
Andy Bing, the other founder of the company, tests the product on Gustavo. Uncooked. This is Scottish sushi.
I had been in the industry for maybe 15 years before I'd ever eaten any raw fish, but it's changed my life. So this is 48 hours after it's harvested. Because of the low stress harvesting, it needs that to relax so you can take the fish off the bone, otherwise it's just too tight. And you get that perfect mouthfeel.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's firm, but then it melts in your mouth.
Right.
And this stuff is arriving in America 48 hours after it's harvested, so it's ready to eat.
Right. It's great. Feels great. Tastes great.
Back in San Francisco, Chef Roland Passot is ready to serve lunch. He knows his clientele won't stand for second best.
A little bit of olive oil, just put it in a pan like this. 300-degree oven, and just like this, that's usually. Want to put on a plate. As you can tell, so the idea is to keep it translucent like this, cook until medium rare. Very translucent, very beautiful. I'm going to put one here.
I loved it. I thought it was very flavorful. It really tasted like salmon.
Good evening. Bon appetit. How's everything so far?
Fabulous. It's farmed in Scotland?
Yes.
Interesting.
It's come all the way from
Beautiful,
Scotland.
clean water.
But this is as good a salmon as I've ever had.
Very good.
Thanks to CleanFish, chefs who care and everybody concerned about the future of the seas are learning they can vote with their forks and choose sustainable seafood.
That's as good as salmon gets.
Yeah, I think so.